What's up, guys? Pat for this time Bound here, and I'm coming at you with a video to talk about climate change. This is in response to the government's release of the human impact, or its study on climate change, and talked a great deal about the impacts of human behavior on the planet. And hello! Thank you to the marvels and magic of movie editing software, I have been able to take my medication, have some tea, have some food, and take a shower, and then condense that 25-minute epic rant in the woods to something that makes more sense here and now in the household. So let me break it down. First, it helps to just consider the ecosystems of the planet as a giant interconnected web of many, many things. And over the millennia, through the agricultural revolution and the industrial revolution, mankind has been snipping off nodes and connections to all of those webs, and they've been changing shape, and all the functions are shifting, and it doesn't work the way it used to. And we're starting to see the significant effects of that here and now, in weather patterns changing, affecting food production, affecting habitable zones of humans, sea levels rising, islands being swallowed up. And I mean, this is happening right now. And the question is then, if it's so much, if so much is happening and so much of it is because of us, what do we do? Well, one of the first things I think about is it comes from the industries that we have created over time that give us more. They give us more materials. They give us more safety. They give us more comfort, medicine, technology, all of it. It's given us more. And if taking more is ultimately what's led us into this point, this fulcrum of tipping over into disaster, then it makes sense to take less. And the reality is that's a super doable thing. Humans don't need much to live happy, healthy, successful lives. We're a remarkable, resilient species. And across human history, you can find all kinds of examples of how this is true, from the Great Depression to even the few remaining hunter-gatherer societies. You can have a happy, healthy, successful life with not a lot. And I am of the mind that it is totally possible through our ingenuity to find the new balance. The new ecosystem that we have and the new needs of humanity can meet together to maintain a sustainable existence. That is a huge problem to solve. How do you as an individual, this one tiny piece in this massive network, be a part of that solution? I think there's one thing you have to do. It's one big thing that contains many little things, but it's still one thing, and it is take less. If taking more got us here, taking less can solve this problem. And consider it. Breaking down for yourself what the actual basic needs are of you and your family, and what are the extra things that you have that you don't need. Here in the For This Land household, we've been going through this for a few years. There's things we've gotten rid of and things we've kept and things we never bought again because we didn't need them in the first place. And it was a challenging process that we went through because there's a lot of comfort in things. But what ultimately we found was having more time to invest in each other, in stories and experiences and friends and family. And it's been leading to a more fulfilled existence. And we take less. Our impact on the environment as a whole has been less. And you can do that too. And it's just a matter of considering the consequences. As environmental change continues to progress, the changing environment will choose for us what having less looks like. Or here, now, today, as an entire species, we can work together to choose for ourselves what having less looks like, what it means to consume less. You can choose for yourself those ways you're uncomfortable. You can manage your own discomfort and fear. And those are all real things that come with this. It's uncomfortable to have less, but it's doable. We were stronger than we thought we were, and you're stronger than you think you are, and it's entirely possible to pull it off. There's all kinds of resources out on the internet and other apps and social media sites that help you find a way for having less to work for you. And it will be different for every person. And so the question is, what does it look like for you? How can you take less from the consumeristic society and the planet to help strike that balance between humanity's development and all of those things we have that make life better for us and a sustainable existence in our ecosystem? It can be done. It is not easy because you get so used to having what you want, when you want it, where you want it, how you want it. And I know, especially with a family with 4 kids, that's all you want. You just want it to be easier because having a large family is challenging enough as it is. But it's worth it in the end. And if it's worth it in the end for me, it can be for you, and it will be for everybody. And that's really what we have to get down with here. We have to realize that that's our options. That is our option. The environment will choose what less looks like for us, or we can do it and have control ourselves. And we can. We absolutely can do that. So look up those methods. Look up the ways. And you're going to run into a bunch of websites that are going to talk about minimalism, and you'll roll your eyes at the hippies with their tiny houses. I know I have, but I also found a lot of useful advice and tools to help me become less of a burden on our ecosystems as well. So please go out there, find those ways to consume less, to take less. Good luck, Godspeed, and remember, whatever you do for this land, you do for everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you find value in the things I do on YouTube and on Instagram and Facebook, if you're part of the For This Land community, please check out the Patreon, become a patron, and support this process. And let's try and bring the outdoors and greater experiences to all the people inside.